Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. We will hear more about them later. Welcome to my garden, guys. All right. Wow, I have let my garden go the past, I don't know, 2 months essentially. Almost 2 months. I've done a little bit here and there, but I just had to stop doing anything. Thank goodness I have a drip system put in. I can't even imagine trying to water this thing consistently. So yes, drip system is life-saving. Today we are saying goodbye to the garden for the season, and it's really nice to have a forced rest for the winter, because when I lived in California I would garden throughout the year. Granted, I was brand new to gardening and I didn't have a big established garden or anything as big as this one, and it was really nice to have a big bed of greens to go out there in the middle of winter to pick for my salads and my juices and stuff. But I've decided I really like seasonal gardening because it gives you a rest, and then you get really pumped in the spring where you've had to do basically nothing for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then it's springtime and there's so much to do, and the nursery is always busy, and you're seeing all the people at the nursery again for the first time in months, and you're like, hi! Yesterday I was frantically harvesting all of my tomatoes, and I still have so many more. Is this one cherry tomato plant? I think it's one plant. This side is sun gold cherries. I don't think I put more than one plant right there, and it's incredibly prolific, like hundreds of tomatoes, hundreds, and I cannot eat it all. Obviously, I already have a freezer full of bags of cherry tomatoes that I wash and like take the little tops off. And what do you do with frozen tomatoes? I will tell you, I roast them in the oven, and I did this last winter, and it was so great to be able to pull out a bag of garden tomatoes that have just like the richest flavor. And freezing is incredible. Like, I just love living in this day and age where I have a freezer because it completely locks in those nutrients. I think frozen fruits and vegetables are amazing, and I'm so grateful for them. So I roast them in the oven with some onions and garlic, and then I pulse blend them, and it becomes this pasta sauce that's so simple and so nutritious and so good. So we're gonna pick some of those cherry tomatoes, but right now my big thing that I want to save from the frost, because we're getting a frost in like probably tomorrow night. It's been super warm and beautiful every day for the past week. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. It's been gorgeous, like 70 to 80 degrees, but you have the beautiful fall colors. Oh, it's been amazing, but like a little crisp in the morning. It's actually a little overcast right now, which I appreciate because now I'm working in the garden right now. And also I just hate filming in harsh noon lighting. So yesterday was all about saving my tomatoes and picking those. P.S. I also picked a lot of green tomatoes, and I need to just Google what to do with green tomatoes. What do I do? Do I do fried green tomatoes? I don't eat fried food. Or do I left them sort of on the vine to see if they'll ripen a little bit more. And the other thing I did was harvest all of my chard. I had like an incredible abundance of chard that was all from seed and beautiful. And I'm gonna do something with it. It's in the fridge right now. I think I'm gonna make a big pot of lentil chard soup right now, and then I might freeze it for smoothies, though I'm gonna be honest, we haven't been making a lot of smoothies lately. Like maybe once a week are we doing smoothies. It used to be really regular for us, and there's several reasons why. Maybe I'll make a video about that, but one of the biggest reasons is my kids just don't drink smoothies. They're just like, they take one sip and then they do not eat it. So why am I making smoothies? Oh, I see a bee in my nasturtium. Cute little bee. Okay, the big project for today is my nasturtium. This is probably in my top 5 things, top favorite things to grow is nasturtium. You're like, Nastur what? What is that? It's this gorgeous, gorgeous edible flower. Oh, it's a terrible example. I just broke it. I always check, make sure there's not a bee in there. I don't want to eat a bee. Okay. Woo! Okay, so it tastes like a radish. If you have a garden, go get nasturtium seeds whenever you are able to plant. plant nasturtium. They're so easy to grow and they're so beautiful. They invite pollinators. They are delicious. 3 different parts of the plant are edible and there are medicinal benefits. So it's all around like such an amazing thing to plant in your garden, and it's super versatile in terms of culinary uses. And that's kind of what we're gonna work on today. So they're amazing. It tastes like a radish. It's very peppery, but I like the flower the best because right here at the base here, it actually has a hint of sweetness. So, And the beautiful leaves are my other favorite part of the plant to eat. Aren't they so pretty? They look like sand dollars. So I've already started picking some. I don't want this to go to waste. Look at this beautiful bush. Let me try to show you. Do you see how massive this is? It's just completely grown, and I have other nasturtium all over the garden. Let me show you. Here's another nasturtium plant. They come in different colors too. Oh, little cutie strawberry I need to pick. Strawberry. Here's more nasturtium. This is a red flower. I picked all this kale yesterday, but here's another beautiful, isn't it just like the most beautiful plant? I am obsessed with it. I love nasturtium. So, but the frost is gonna take it. So we're going to, oh yeah, here's another, I have a lot in my garden because I love them so much. They're just so perky and bouncy and happy, and I love them. The third part of the plant, by the way, to harvest are the little seed pods. And what you can do is you can pickle them in a little brine and they can be like capers. I haven't done it yet. Apparently they are the most peppery part of the plant to eat, so I haven't even tried it yet. I don't know why I'm nervous. I've just been really into the flowers and the leaves. Okay, I'll be honest, I am like a little overwhelmed. This is the thing about seasonal gardening though, it's like kind of stressful to harvest before it frosts because you don't want to waste all of your hard work and you want to get it all picked. Thankfully, my beets and carrots are going to be fine underground for a bit because I don't have it in me to pick all the beets. Like that's like picking the beets is just a lot more work and I don't have time to process them. I can't wait till my kids are like old enough to help me process, and it can be part of their chores to help me harvest and process all of the stuff from our garden. Okay, here we go. Let's start picking flowers and then we'll make something together with them that I can easily save because they're not gonna save like in the fridge like this for very long. I've got these beautiful flowers. I left a few for the bees because they were like, wait, I'm still enjoying these flowers. So I left a few, but I'm going to turn this into some sort of sauce. Before I do that, I'm just gonna bring these inside and then pick all the leaves, not all of them, but many of the leaves and some of the seed pods. I just want to show you all the beautiful nasturtium leaves. There's a lot more, obviously. This is not all of them, but should I pick all of them? I don't know what to do. And I'm gonna turn this into a pesto, but I also saw this amazing idea to turn the big leaves into like wraps and making some sort of filling to put in like a lentil or a walnut sort of meat and some vegetables and like a creamy sauce or something, turn it into a little taco. Isn't it a great idea? I'm not gonna do that today only because you really have to do that when they're fresh, and I would be the only one who would like that because they're pretty peppery. Cosmo has definitely tried these before, but he was like, too peppery for me, which I totally understand. It's not exactly a palatable flavor for young kiddos most of the time. They're just so soft and fun to touch. I do think I'd like to add some basil to this pesto though because I have it. So let's harvest some basil as well. Oh, I found another pepper. So these were supposed to be yellow peppers, but they're not gonna make it. So we're gonna eat them as green peppers. No, the problem with having an abundant garden is you don't want to miss anything. It's so full in here. This is my beautiful lemon balm. It's too dark. Can you even see anything? I'm gonna pick some of this as well. I like to put lots of crazy herbs in my pesto. Don't look at my ugly squash plants. Don't look at them. I have a perfect garden. This stuff looks a little sad, but I have some new growth coming in. I like the new growth, just because it's way softer and healthier. Oh, look at this guy. That needs to come with me. You're coming with me.
I figured we'd go dancing tonight. What do you say? I figured I could spin you around. What do you say? Or maybe we could leave this town like we always planned to. And maybe we just sell our house.
I just decided to make a little bouquet out of some of the zinnias and some dill, some fennel, whatever this is, I don't know what it's called, some dead yarrow. And it's a little lopsided. I feel like I need one more thing here, but it's okay. It's pretty. I'm really going to miss gardening season. I am going to miss it. It gives me so much life. Look, another jalapeno. Got so many jalapenos. What am I gonna do with them? Look at it.
Wow.
Are you impressed? Mommy grew all this.
Cool.
Do you love it? Do you know what herb this is?
Is this the map?
No, take a smell. You'll know. Smell it.
Lemon balm?
Yeah.
Oh. You need to pick the mint.
The mint is not worth picking. It's not doing great.
Look at this. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Purple.
Yeah, I worked so hard on growing this stuff. You like the kabocha squashes? We're definitely going to grow those again next year. And the delicata.
Look at this.
Oh,
Whoa.
we got another visitor.
Where?
His name is Woody.
Look at this, Woody.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Little baby bell pepper. Come here. Do you see all that? Am I proud of this table? Of course I am, guys. Of course I am so stinking proud of this table. Okay, my goodness, this bouquet really adds a lot. This is gonna be my pesto basket. I'm gonna jump inside and make the pesto. Actually, first what I need to do is freeze these cherry tomatoes because they're out of control and they're super ripe, so some fruit flies are getting attracted to them. So, but oh, see there? That's why. Boop, boop. So these need to go in the freezer stat, and I need to do something with these jalapenos. I am tired of making salsa, and I've already pickled some, so I don't know. These delicata squashes have been absolutely incredible. I am definitely going to plant more next year. The kabocha squash has been delicious as well, but delicata is kind of winning my heart at the moment. I have some beautiful bell peppers that are supposed to be yellow, but we're gonna eat them green. And I'm trying out putting some herbs in some glasses with water. This is lemon balm, and I also picked some sage. I'm gonna keep on my countertop. I think I'm gonna make stew in the next few days. And this is my giant basket of green tomatoes. I have even more, but I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these. And then the flowers, I'm gonna make a sauce out of, or some sort of paste. And this fennel, don't know what's happening here, maybe another type of sauce. What I like about kabocha squash is it just provides a lot of calories for my family that is directly from my garden in the high quality soil. That is the #1 reason why I grow food, is for us to eat high quality fruits and vegetables from nutrient dense soil. And I got a little behind on feeding my soil to make it super nutrient dense, so I did get a little aphids back. I'm gonna work on it next year. We'll see, it just gets better and better every year. And my friend Gabe from Be Wise Gardens, you should follow her. She and her daughter Isabel run an amazing gardening business. I've talked about them 1,000 times, but she always reminds me, like, Hannah, you are in a phase of motherhood where you are all hands on deck, so any gardening you get done should be just applauded and appreciated. And so I'm not like too hard on myself, but I do have grand aspirations, and there's so many things I've never even attempted to grow. I've never attempted potatoes. I love potatoes. What the heck? Okay, let's put this stuff away and start processing. Also, this is my beautiful chard. I'm gonna make a soup. So I'm kind of surprised. The nasturtium isn't very overpowering in this pesto. I taste mostly like the basil and the nutrition yeast and lemon and salt, and it's amazing because now we can get all the nutritional benefits of the nasturtium in our pesto. So I think I'm gonna serve this over pasta tonight. My toddler, the 18-month-old, loves pesto pasta, which is so cool because it gives me an opportunity to put some greens in his belly and some lots of herbs and nutrition. So wow, I was planning to make more, but it didn't make that much. I changed my mind. I actually decided to freeze the pesto in this little ice cube tray because I want to be able to experience the medicinal benefits of nasturtium during winter. So we are going to freeze this, and then I'm just gonna pop it onto a pan to saute with noodles probably in the winter to give us those benefits. So we're doing that. I need more ice cube trays. This is my only one.
Can I help?
Is that a pretty shot? Nice, that's beautiful. Kind of want a mortar and pestle for Christmas. So wow, all of those flowers condensed to one tiny little quarter of a jar. This video is brought to you by Squarespace, my favorite website building platform that takes you from A to Z in the website building process without ever hiring a designer. Connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members-only content, manage your members, send email communications, and leverage audience insights all on one easy-to-use platform. Create a community on your Squarespace website with a fully integrated commenting system, use their powerful blogging tools, and manage inventory. Squarespace is my preferred platform because it's incredibly easy to use, fully integrated, and the result is a beautiful website that you can call your own. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Hannah McNeely to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.